Hi, I'm Tom and welcome back to Bowman Farm. Since our last visit in early November, as you can see, our maize has been planted and well and truly established as it's finishing the last stages of its cycle. We got the maize in the ground on the 16th of November, went in with a nice little moisture profile around 8 mil of rain, and then some 10 days or across the next 2 weeks, it saw 170 odd mil come down, and we did experience a certain level of waterlogging. The plants were probably 4 inches or 100 mil out of the ground, so they weren't out of that danger zone yet, but I equated it to be around sub 1% of the total area that we had planted got affected by waterlogging. So I'm okay with that. Since then, we continued to see more and more rain. It's been the most incredible season. We had another 260 something mil in December, and that's just continued things on. We've really had no issues with the growth and development of the plant. The only issues we've come across have been via pesticide with fall armyworm and a variety of Heliothers, which we have had to come in and spray once at day 30 and then once at day 50. And from that point, now we're really sort of just right in the end of it, and things are still shaping up pretty well. So we've got a 90-day variety which is in the ground, and it's double cobbing. Some of the plants are 4 meters tall, and today's day 83. And we'll probably be looking to take it off at day 100 or between 100 and 105 realistically. So the water levels moisture levels have just been maintained nicely. I haven't really had to think about irrigating once. I've been watching the ETA closely with the fact that it still is summer and the sun has a big effect on day-to-day running. Another hurdle which we did come across in the planting phase was a miscommunication on my behalf. Saw a set of deep rippers go through the cord of our soil moisture monitoring probe. Didn't actually damage the probe itself, but it did tear through the cord, so we've had no data transfer on top of our rain gauge being out of action as well. So it has sat there and we haven't been able to utilise it, but I don't think we could have got a luckier season for that. We have had motions in place to come in and fix it. We've tried and we got rained out because the cable needs to be resoldered, so we need dry weather, and every day there's a shower of rain. So it's been okay. And when the crop comes off, we'll be getting in, fixing it up properly, and we're also going to be installing a new rain gauge. The rain gauge is going to be a bit higher quality one than what we started out with, and it's had a lot of good reviews, and all reports on it are fantastic, and I think it's one of those scenarios where you get what you pay for. So looking forward to having that gauge in place and being able to monitor as we move into the next season. The maize will be coming off around the sort of 24th through to the end of February, depending on the development of the cob, and then also weather permitting we can get on it. After that, we'll be going back in with our autumn pastures. This year we're going to do something a little bit different to what we have done, and there is a few other people doing it sort of interstate really, and we're going to be throwing in a clover mix with our rye and cereal pasture. The main driving factor of this is 2 things: the ridiculous cost of nitrogen fertilizers and being able to manage that better, and then also to promote higher quality feed as we move into spring. So we have gone in with turnips and things in the past, but we're going to head down the path of a variety of inoculated clovers this year. It'll also reduce the cost of our ryegrass as well, so we'll be going in with night rye, and the mix will probably look something like 20 kilos of cereal, maybe 10 kilos of clover, and around that 15 kilo of rye, roughly with a starter fertilizer. So yet to be completely set in concrete, but that's the path we'll be heading to manage our costs better as we move through the season and to prolong higher pasture quality.